All right, I swear this is the nicest day of the year so far. Saturday, what are we like? March 24th, something like that. I don't know. It's Saturday, and it's outside cleanup day. We're gonna start doing the garden finally. I'm gonna start cleaning up. I don't know, over here. Maybe I'll trim some of these. Star jasmine back some more. We want to get rid of that. I got my pile of cores from my core aeration job last month, which is right here. I want to redistribute a lot of that into this area so that I can get some grass starting to grow back, because soon I'm going to start grading that down. Give the grass a trim. I need to start digging out all of these grasses here on the side because I don't think we want the lawn to go all the way to the fence. And then the beast of a job over here in the garden. We got to start trimming everything back. Hey, look at that. I haven't even really noticed. Our grapevine is starting to leaf out. Nice. Look at this crazy jungle back here. I think we're finally dry enough to be able to start digging around. Harvest some oranges. Look at that. The chair is being enveloped in weeds and tall grass. Craziness. All right, here you go. This is the picture now. I'm going to give you another picture at the end of the day. All right, we're getting closer to a functioning garden space. A lot of ground cover to really like remove from the soil itself. Man, prune back these trees a bit. Probably keep pruning them back little by little as we sculpt them the way that we want. I've been bagging stuff because I don't have enough time to dig in the ground before our next rainstorm hits tomorrow. But anyway, keep at it. Yeah, it's a good amount of debris.
You're the one who's very tired.
Yeah, it's coming along. It's throwing that at me. All right, 11 days has passed since the last update. Let me show you where we're at. There we go. We got a sleeping dog. Notice that I've been starting to pull out this garden bed, dilapidated garden bed here in the front. This is a little bit more work than I thought it was going to be. I'm moving blocks and digging dirt out. All of this area right here is, obviously the dog's going to be running back and forth constantly. So these mats over here, I've mentioned this before. These mats over here, it's kind of like a synthetic turf, but regular grass can grow through it. So it's durable, so the dog's paws, it should protect the natural grass from the dog's paws, and the grass will grow up through it, and hopefully you shouldn't be able to see it. So I'm going to line the fence there and the pavers here, or the patio here. And so when dogs are doing this all the time, hopefully the grass will be a little bit more resilient. But anyway, pulling this out. The other side, I pulled out most of this stuff too. I'm a little bit behind on where I'd like to be. I mean, granted, it's been like 12 days or so since we started cleaning out the garden area. We did get a lot of rain last week though, so that slowed us down. Trimmed our 2 orange trees back. You see these little channels, you see this like this? They're all over the place. There was old soaker hoses and drip lines in the ground. All of them were damaged. Like pretty much everything was damaged. So I had to trench down. Some of them were like a good 3 inches or so under the dirt. So I had to dig in to pull all of that out of the ground. So once we go and kind of set up the garden the way that we want, we'll put our own lines in. So all of the drip lines and everything was fed. I didn't know where it was going to be fed from. We've got a irrigation spigot here, so whenever I turn the irrigation on over here, this comes on. So I was wondering if it's the same line. So it looks like it's probably coming this way, and then it splits off because I found this. I didn't even know that this was here under the ground. So now if I turn the irrigation on, we got a geyser coming out of the ground there out of a straight PVC pipe. So I'll probably cap that, and that is part of the rest of the irrigation line, so I'll have to figure all of that out. But this was a nice little discovery. If I want to, I could tap into that and use an entire irrigation line just for the garden. It kind of depends on just how I proceed throughout the spring. This bush back here, it looks gigantic, but here, hold on, let me move to the other side. Everything here where the mower is was overgrowth. I mean, it was like all of this just came all the way over. So we've trimmed it way back, and most everything that we pulled out is dead, like this. So the green stuff looks nice. This looks terrible. So probably going to pull all of this out. I just don't have any room in my brown bin to get rid of the debris yet, so I'm just kind of leaving it here for now. But anyway, the place is starting to look really nice. I think I still want to trim this pomegranate tree back a little bit, this branch here that's going underneath. If I just get rid of that because it hangs over the side, then we'll be able to walk back and forth underneath it a little bit easier. The kids can do that. Really, I'm mostly thinking about the kids when they're playing back here when my wife and I work. It's just less of a danger to them. Of course, I gotta get rid of the cinder blocks. Wouldn't want that to topple on the kids. But anyway, here's the update. That's it, man. 12 days to do all of this. Granted, I didn't work every day. My wife and I only spent a couple hours every day at a time, and we can't do too much at once because so much of it is debris removal. I could, I guess, load up a ton of debris into a trailer and take it off to a dump, but we're just getting rid of it a little bit at a time. There is another video that's going to come out on this channel. It might be out when you're watching this. It has to do with shrub removal. So I have pruned these trees back, but I don't believe that I am authoritative enough at this time to tell you how to prune trees. But I have removed many shrubs, and I've like uprooted full-grown trees with a shovel before. So I've done this a handful of times. I removed a shrub right here from in front of that window. Removing the shrub and of course opening up the area to this new fenced area gives us a lot more storage space. So video about how to remove that shrub, like roots and all, in the most efficient manner is going to be linked right up here in the corner or so. So I hope you give that a watch.